What's up, everybody? Just got Pecharunt, nice. I think Pecharunt is, yeah, still in my party. It's still, it's big chillin'. Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright. I took a tiny look at the map, and our friend Fennekin is back. Who I don't need. So we're gonna have to look for somebody else. And Chansey is so common. Yeah, did everybody finish the epilogue, chat? What did you think of it? Oh, it's... Trumbeak. I had to think about that Pokemon. If you were to ever stump me with a Pokemon's name, it would be Trumbeak. There's a Pokemon I don't think I've ever really thought of much or used. Trumbeak. Oh, and Pick-a-Peck. Great. Okay, we have two Voids. Magnemite. I don't believe I actually need any of the Magnemite line. Alright, but we gotta check the other maps, chat. I need to get better at checking the other maps. Illumise. I guess it... No, it's Volbeat that I need. I have Illumise. I don't need I need Volbeat. I have Illumise. Ugh. For the starters, I have a decent chunk of them. A lot of them I haven't seen yet. Totodile has yet to show up. I haven't seen Snivy yet. Frigibax actually is a Pokemon I need to get the rest of the line. I have one Frigibax, but I need the other two. May check this Outbreak out. If it's bad, I'll just leave. You never know with these mountain ice area outbreaks. Sometimes they are really bad. Yeah, what's up, everybody? I forgot I had the stupid glasses on. Oh. What's up, everybody? This is simply too much. Yeah, I have not seen Totodile. It's crazy. I haven't really seen... I don't think Turtwig has shown up. I'm not sure I've seen something like... I know I've seen... Rowlet's like been the most common one for me. Rowlet has definitely been the most common. I mean, I've seen Fennekin a few times, too. It's always the ones you have, isn't it? I need 2 Rowlet, I think. I need to get Dartrix and Hisui Decidueye. Sometimes I forget I can do this, chat. Sometimes I legitimately forget that I could do that. That's crazy. Oh. There's 2 guys in here. I know, the flying is like, oh yeah, I can do that now. Oh, I'm sending Petcharun out. Sure. We could send Petcharun out. Why not? Listen to him. What a funny little friend. It's so little. Weakest Hisui Pokemon? I don't know. Is it mean to pick on Avalugg? I feel like Hisui Avalugg is maybe not great. Oh, they're out here too. So, I didn't remember to do this, but if you sent out Ogerpon against Petcharun, Ogerpon would have reacted slightly. It wasn't anything like, you know, huge. I think the Loyal 3 got a reaction out of Petcharun too. I didn't even think to bring them out. I was also like, when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think to bring the Loyal 3. But Petcharun has kind of like an angry reaction as if it's like calling them traitors or something. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, whoops, didn't even think to bring... I didn't even think to bring the Loyal 3 out. Who would I have even... I guess I would have brought, like, Dogi or something. Time to bust out Monkey Dory. Decidueye? Are you talking, like, in terms of, like, competitiveness or, like, design? Of course, look at this angular, like, geometric-ass looking mountain. Alright, it's fine. Avalugg would win in multiple categories. Avalugg would take home that crown for like weakest and weakest design. Oh no, you're in the wall. Oh no. Oh no, they're spawning in the walls, chat. Ugh. I mean, Hisui Decidueye isn't very good. It's... Sadly, they did not make it just like original Decidueye. They were like, what if we make this the slowest Pokemon? For no reason. Well, that's unfortunate. They're spawning in the walls. They're spawning in the walls. I think we're gonna have to do some picnic resetting here, chat. I don't really have a lot of room to get away. Oh my god, look at Groudon's texture. Almost made it look like it was made of, like, wool. Oh, the Blaziken raid? I don't really care. It was fun to do those raids when those Pokemon weren't available in the game yet, but now that they all are and I can get Torchic shiny, it's just kind of like... Pass. Yeah, I went with Hisui Decidueye because it's my favorite aesthetic. That's what I wanted. I wanted that type of style. And only Hisui Decidueye delivered that for me. Samurott, Hisui Samurott just looks like a palette swap, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about Hisui Typhlosion. Happy birthday, Katie! Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday, so we get party too. Hey! Hisui High-Flosion. Hisui Typhlosion really breaks... The shiny is so... If I ever made a list of, like, shinies that personally disappointed me the most, that would be on the list. Shinies that have made me just actually really sad. Hisui Typhlosion would be on the list. The fact that they never... It's fighting the Frigibacks in the walls. Look, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Pecharunt can see through walls. Very impressive. This is garbage. Are you joking? Most of the Frigibacks are spawning in the wall. This game gets me. I don't even know what I was saying. That frightened. It's like, but yeah, the epilogue was fun. I enjoyed that, and then you say, "Oh yeah, I remember why this game infuriates me." The good and the bad. What's up, Elrosi? I did enjoy the epilogue. I really like the characters in this game. Oh, come on. Oh no, now the wall Frigibaxes are attacking me. But what did you guys think? Did you like the epilogue? Come on, Pecharunt. Look like just look behind you for like 1 second. Oh, I hear him in the wall. In any other context, that would be horrifying. I hear them in the walls. Liked it as a mythical event, but as an epilogue, not really. What didn't you guys like about it, or what more did it need? Oh, you don't like, very yellow, like, school bus yellow Volcanion? I almost said Volcarona. Similar Pokemon names are the bane of my existence. Shiny hunting for you. It's definitely not the easiest, pseudo to spot, but I don't think it's that bad. You gotta look for the pink, frills that it has. I need to get Baxcalibur shiny. I have one Frigibax shiny, but I need, Arctibax and Baxcalibur. I need to finish my Gen 9 shinies. I'm still missing a lot of... I don't have Cloth. I don't have any of the Smoliv line, which... I don't know how that happened. I need Tadbulb. I got Bellibolt. Finally! Chat, it took me like a year to finally see a Bellibolt outbreak. Finally. We got Bellibolt like a month ago, which was really nice. Bellibolt is way better of a shiny hunt than Tadbulb. Tadbulb is one of those... Tadbulb always has outbreaks in the worst. It's always in, like, ravines. Above water. It's... Oh. It's miserable. Mr. Worldwide the Bidoof? That sounds amazing. Yeah, Tadbulb is awful. Legitimately might be one of my least favorite shiny hunts out of this in this game. I've done it a few times too, and it's just... Oh boy. I don't have a Tandemaus or Mousehold yet. Who else from Gen 9 am I missing? Can you get the ones in the wall, Pecharunt? What's up, Train? Which mythical do you think has the worst shiny? That's an interesting question. Why did... I like how I look up shiny mythical Pokemon and it brings up Kyogre and Zygarde. Try again, Google. Try again. Is Meltan mythical? Meltan is such a weird Pokemon. If Meltan is mythical, then Meltan. What does Marshadow's shiny look like? I don't know. Oh no, Zarude. Zarude. Zarude has the worst mythical shiny. That one's pretty rancid. Yeah, I think it's Zarude. Worst shiny hunt in Gen 9? Oh, Tandemaus, the cheddars, the little mousy guys. Not great. Tadbulb is pretty miserable. But I think that crown goes to Sprigatito just from how much I hate hatching eggs in this game. I'm just gonna wait. Like, straight up. With how easy it is to get the starters shiny in the DLC, like, Sprigatito will probably show back up in Gen 10. So, I could just wait. I don't want to ever hatch eggs in this game again. Yep, Pecharunt's just getting all the ones spawning in the walls. Wasn't very satisfying. Yeah, the loyal 3 have nothing. You're fighting a TV remote. Disingenuous. Yeah, considering they didn't charge for it, I wasn't expecting a boatload of content. I mean, you still have to own the DLC to access it. So I don't know, is it technically free? But I don't know. I knew it wasn't going to be... I mean, we knew from the leaks, because it was in the data, I knew it would be about an hour-ish long. I liked all the character interactions. I really like this generation's characters. It's incredible how much of an improvement they are over Gen 8. I will miss them. But yeah, the lack of, like, the loyal 3, even in the original Kitakami DLC, is like, what happened here? What is their story? Like, what's up with them? They definitely went for more focus on the human characters than the Pokemon ones. And I think it's interesting that they have, like, if you don't send Ogerpon or the Loyal 3 out, you kind of miss that. So there's, like, some little tiny bits of stuff that you can miss if you don't think to... I didn't think to have the Loyal 3 with me at all. Like, I had Ogerpon, but I didn't actually send her out against Pecharunt. I don't know, I wish everybody actually, like, followed you. I don't know why we only got to do that in Area 0 and then they, like, took that away. I feel like it hits harder when they actually travel with you, your friends. Shiny Pecharunt is okay, I guess. It kind of reminds me of Zarude, where they went with, like, a golden color. I sure hope none of the ones spawning in the wall are shiny. Uh-oh. Oh my god, this game is so blinding. My eyes. Do Zelda games leak like Pokemon games? For Tears of the Kingdom, there was an art book that leaked. But that's usually about it. I don't know, I wasn't really, like, super paying attention around when Breath of the Wild came out, so maybe there was something for Breath of the Wild, but for Tears, all I can think of is the art book. Gouging Fire and Bolt just have the... If you know what Entei, Suicune, and Raikou shinies look like, then just translate that to them. Shiny Pecharunt. Why wouldn't Joe have it on there? Shiny Pecharunt. Why is the first image of Shiny Pecharunt an eBay listing, chat? Why is it an eBay listing? Nothing changes on Pecharunt Shiny except for the color of Pecharunt's actual body. It turns into like a bronzy kind of color, I guess you could describe it. Terapagos' shiny is okay. I don't know when we're ever gonna see that. Like, we're at the point now where it's like last gen's legendaries like Urshifu, we can't, they're still locked. That's crazy. I really was not expecting them to shiny lock the DLC, chat. I really was flabbergasted by that one. I don't know what possessed them to be like, you know what? People who paid for this. Too bad, we're gonna shiny lock it. Okay. Also, speaking of Terapagos, chat, the, which, how does this happen? The dub for Horizons, which was supposed to come out in February, got pushed another month. The dub has already aired in the UK, so what's the holdup? Probably some legal shit. Yeah, the outer shell doesn't change, unfortunately. It really does remind me of Zarude shiny. derogatory. Negative. Yeah, how's that? How's the duplication glitch work? I haven't seen anything about it. My favorite is when everybody, like, saw some people high on copium being like, oh, it's just a mistake. They're gonna fix it. For the shiny lock. Like, what? Huh? My poor sweet summer child. I have terrible news. I don't know, unless you're like cloning. I don't know, is item duplication really that useful in Pokemon? Like you can dupe like apricorn balls and maybe like gold bottle caps, but at the end of the day, is the setup for it really worth it? I mean, I don't know anything about this new dupe glitch. Maybe it's super easy, I don't know. There's no one item in Pokemon where it's like, yeah, this is so rare and hard to get. I mean, I guess apricorn balls are, but you know what I mean. Zekrom. Now that's fun. My boy Zekrom is involved? Unmarked? Bruh. I haven't gotten any good marked Pokemon lately either. I really hope none of the ones spawned in the wall are shiny. And use trick. Interesting. I don't know, maybe if you're always spending like money for EV training, if you're doing competitive and you need cash, I don't know. Outside of apricorn balls, there's literally nothing I would find worth duping. Turn around. Nope, none of these guys have pink. Respawns next to the tree as a Zekrom. That's insane. Stealing its hold item indefinitely. Interesting. Well, if you could keep stealing indefinitely, that would be worth it for apricorn balls. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that is kind of like how do people discover this stuff? I mean, for things like speedruns, I understand, you know, people are always testing faster routes and stuff like that, but for... Oh my gosh, these guys are so cute. That's crazy. Oh, come on. So picky about where you put a picnic. Their best pseudo since Metagross. I've seen a lot of negative takes on Baxcalibur. I used Baxcalibur on my team. I like it. I would have preferred a non-dragon. I don't know why we've had to have, like, ever since Gen 3, non-stop dragon pseudos. Or hell, give us 2 again. What was wrong with Metagross and Salamence? I would have preferred a non-dragon, but I do like Baxcalibur. Where's my bug pseudo? Beast Balls. It's funny, Dynamax Adventures, I just can't see Beast Balls as being rare anymore because of Dynamax Adventures. Like, I have like 30 or something from Dynamax Adventures, collecting all the ore. Biggest missed opportunity of all time, not having the other Apricorn balls at that cellar. Like, why she only carries Beast Ball is beyond me. I mean, it's January. There's not really a lot going on right now. We have Pokemon Day to look forward to next month. It's crazy that the epilogue kind of came and went. Like, it's already over. I have Pecha Run now. That's it. $130. Oh no. Heatran wasn't very nice to me either. I still don't have Heatran. Whoops, wrong button. I wish I had gotten that glitch that would make your table disappear when making a sandwich. That would have had me laughing out loud. And then the ingredients just plop on the ground. I saw an interesting, let me bring it up. I never really have thought about it like this. Let me find it. I open Twitter and the first thing I see is discourse over the Switch 2. The Switch is just as powerful as a PS4. That's pathetic. We don't even know what the Switch 2 details are gonna be yet, and people are already arguing over them. Okay, so Centro tweeted this. They said, in case you haven't noticed, Pokemon is moving towards a more frequent cadence of content releases, even if they're smaller, which keeps the franchise in people's minds longer. Pokemon is trying to become more like a games as a service. Is it? I mean, releasing the DLC in chunks and then having stuff like the epilogue, I guess, keeps it more fresh in people's minds. But I don't know if I'd go as far to say as they want to be a live... God forbid. Ugh. I don't need Pokemon to become like Destiny. That's truly the bad end. Yeah, Pokemon has always been like this. Like, the yearly releases are yearly for a reason. Pokemon wants, as a brand, wants to stay in everyone's minds. I mean, the constant stream of content is nothing new for this franchise. I don't know. People have really rejected games as a service. Like, that Suicide Squad game...
Welcome back!
...is gonna bomb.
I think Nintendo would prefer a model more like WoW than Destiny.
Join with the 32 months! Thank you, thank you. How profitable is WoW these days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 31, 32. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Oh, is there gonna be a Moomin game? I didn't. What style of game is it? Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon does have some predatory games with lots of evil monetization. They're not entirely immune from that conversation with things like Unite or Masters. Pogo. Oh, I love fighting wall Pokemon. Oh boy. All my shinies have been spawning in the wall, chat. I want you to know this. Oh my god! There's a shiny right there! Wow, you can actually really see the difference when they stand together like that. Oh my goodness! Hello, friend! Oh, you're not that difficult to spot. Yay! It's not in the wall! You didn't spawn in the wall. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Shout out to this Frigibax for not spawning in the wall. You're a real one. What did I catch the first Frigibax in? I don't remember. I either went Premier or Lux. I feel like. Go for Lux. Still, I will manifest this some more, chat. I'm manifesting new Pokeballs in Gen 10. I tried it for Gen 9, no dice. I will try it again for Gen 10. Manifesting new Pokeballs or Pokeballs that you could customize. Oh no, I don't have any room. Where'd you go, friend? You have a mark? I forgot to check. No mark. Alright. Shiny Box 14 is almost done. That's crazy. Alright, I gotta take a few Pokemon out. Ogerpon, you can go here. It's fine. Alright, good. I think I just need one more then. So I can get Arctibax. Now I just need Baxcalibur. Yeah, a Pokeball you could die would be super cool. I would love for, like... Here's my ultimate dream, chat. Here's the ultimate dream. Mineral Pokeballs, like granite or opal or amethyst or something like that. That would be the dream. That's the dream. Or like obsidian. There's so many cool ones. Peridot. Lapis Lazuli. That would be my dream. Shiny box 2, nice. Or even, like, I thought... Whoa, look at Golden Go. You good, Miraidon? I thought, like, a chocolate Pokeball would be fun. You could do, like, a food series. Maybe do, like, citrus Pokeball would be fun. You could have, like, an orange or a lime. There's so many things you could do with them. Like, I get why they don't add a ton more, but at the same time, they'd be really popular and marketable if they did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We need another purple Pokeball besides the Master Ball. Please don't be shiny in the wall. What's up, Big Cacturn? Yeah, like, isn't that just it's just a fun idea, right? There's so many different ways you could design Pokeballs. That would be fun. Or what about, like, tie-dye? What about basic, like, you could have a plaid Pokeball. Or, like, a chevron pattern. Or, you know, something like that would be fun. Polka dots. Yeah, sure, you could do, like, oh, a rainbow Pokeball would go so hard. Listen to them. They almost sound like chickens. Or like birds or something. Their little cries. Yeah, I'm just saying that's a big opportunity. They could do a whole lot with Pokeball customization or just adding new ones. Whoops. Oh my god, this lighting. What is this lighting? My eyes. A booper Pokeball? Now that would truly be perfection. That would truly be the greatest Pokeball of all time. Sphealid Voltorb ones. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but the power plant is one of my... I guess it made me think of it because of Voltorb. The power plant's one of my favorite areas in a Pokemon game. I really like the power plant. I wish we had more factory locations to explore. Like, the Pokeball factory was unique. Even the power plant in, like, Mauville, I liked. I would love to see them do that in one of these types of Pokemon games. Yeah, like, the abandoned vibes are just... You feel like you're urban exploring. Liminal spaces in Pokemon. The abandoned Mega Mart in Gen 7 was always really fun. Lavender Town has the best vibes in Kanto. I mean, I can't disagree with that. I can't really disagree. It's such an infamous place. I'm really sad there's no spooky. I don't know, does the mochi stuff count? Penny said it was like a horror movie, but I don't know if I really ever felt like that at all in the epilogue. It wasn't really scary, it was more silly, goofy. Like, you can't have everybody doing the chicken dance and then be like, this is so scary. Whoops. Definitely not scary, no. No, it was not. Yeah, all of Lavender Town's remixes in future games have been really good. Like, it's Heart Gold, Soul Silver theme. Let's Go has a really good soundtrack. All of the remixes they did in Let's Go were really nice. E-Tran before... Are the Reggies in PLA? Yeah, I liked all the dialogue. Chat, that reminds me. I actually saw somebody use the word chuggy today. No lie. I unironically saw somebody use the word chuggy. Yeah, it was Clive. It was my boy Clive. But that made me laugh. I was like, oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen somebody ever naturally use that word. This is the first time. It's funny how that's just gonna be like the Pokemon word to me now. Anybody who ever who says Choogie, we're gonna be like, Clavel. That's him. There was a lot of that dialogue. Like, Nimona said I had to hold that L. Penny has said cringe. All we needed is for Arvin or Kieran to say Riz, and it was... That's all we needed. Chunkus. I bet they were tempted. You can't tell me after Lechonk and Smoliv that they weren't tempted. Yeah, one thing I actually didn't realize is that if you try to trade a shiny Pokemon, the game will be like, you can't give them a shiny Pokemon. It actually says shiny. A Chungus Pokemon. What would that even be? Would that be like some sort of regional form of Diggersby or something? Arvin, probably. What's everybody's favorite Gen 9 human character, chat? Larry, real. Penny. Penny again. Arvin. Nimona. Wowzers, I have the Riz. Kira just goes, I am the Rizzler. Nimona. Yeah, I don't know why people... Nimona haters are weird to me. Miriam. Yeah, Miriam's kind of weirdly endearing. I get it. When you actually, like, do her full story... I get it now. Yeah, we're shiny hunting a frozen chicken nugget. I've already gotten one chicken nugget. I just need one more, and I'll have the family complete. The director. Yeah, this generation's cast of characters was so much stronger than Gen 8's. It's crazy. I'm actually gonna miss them. I also think this is a hard act to follow for Gen 10. And it also makes me scared because I liked the characters in Gen 7 and then we took a massive step back in Gen 8. And now we took another step forward. I hope we don't end up taking a massive step back. Yes, I agree. They do actually feel like friends in a way like Trevor, Tierno, and Shauna like wish that they could. It's nice because they all have different goals and personalities. It's not just, I love friendship and friends and Pokemon and friendship and stuff. Because that's what most Pokemon dialogue I feel like boils down to. Friendship, friendship, Pokemon, Pokemon, friendship, friendship, strong, strong, friendship, friendship. Like, obviously that's still a big part of it, but... much more human dialogue between characters in this generation than a lot of older Pokemon games, it feels like. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, Tierno and, like, they just kind of felt like generic, friendly friends, if that makes any sense. Also, you're just you're thrusted into them as a friend group in the start of Gen 6. Whereas here, you meet them individually, and then they all come together with you being the common link. They all become friends because of you, instead of you kind of awkwardly joining this group of pre-existing characters with pre-existing friendships. You know what I mean? It's like... it was way more natural in this game than in Gen 6. And they all had an impact on the story. Your friends in Gen 6 don't. They kind of are just there. They're just kind of along for the ride. They just kind of exist. Oh my god, don't fall down the mountain. Oh, there's a cub chew in here. What are you doing in here? You're not... This guy thinks he's on the team. Would you say that the Gen 9 cast of characters is stronger than, like, Gen 7, chat? Oh no, not the blizzard. Not the snow. Anything but the snow. I feel like Lily and Arvin would get along. for different reasons, but they feel kind of similar. And then I don't... What else could you even... I guess Gen 5. I guess the only... I'm trying to think of any other gen you could compare them to. Because in most generations, you kind of just have one rival. I do like Sharon and Bianca. Guy thinks he's on the team. Sharon and Bianca actually have character arcs. Again, it's insane how we went from Gen 5 to Gen 6. You see what I mean? One step forward and then 2 steps back, and then 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. Gen 5, step forward. Gen 6, step back. Gen 7, step forward. Gen 8, step back in terms of character writing. Gen 8 was the lowest in terms of the characters. I think good character design has fooled people into thinking that some of them have personality. Like, I saw Marnie on, like, a list of best rivals, and it's like, you've got to be joking. Tell me one interesting thing about Marnie and her personality in the game, please. I do think it's interesting how similar Hop and Hal, like, even down to, like, their look, their names, their mannerisms. Like, what happened there? You even have the family member that's really good at battling that they look up to, like the Kahuna for Hao and Leon for Hop. And I want to say, wasn't Hao's father implied to be like a trainer that like left? Without mentioning appearances or... yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't hate Hop. But I understand why people don't like him. Again, you kind of meet Hop right out of the gate when you start Sword and Shield. I think the way they introduce the characters in this game is a bit better. I mean, you do meet Nimona right away, but she's already like an established, strong character in her own right. It's not like she's a newbie, like starting all over or starting from the beginning, I should say. I liked Kieran a lot, too. I think it's fascinating that they decided to have him not be, possessed. He just kind of had his own little Joker moment from his own free will. One exception you make is Cynthia. I feel like Cynthia feels... How do I phrase this? Yeah, like, yeah, Cynthia doesn't have, like, tons of character, but she also feels important. I don't know how to phrase it. I kind of feel that way about, like, Steven, too. Like, they both kind of show up and help you out and... Yeah, gravity to her person. I mean, Cynthia has a cool design. Elegance? I don't know how to phrase it, but she's just got good vibes. She's got a presence to her. A presence, that's it. That's what I wanted to say. She's got, like, a presence to her. Look at him. Look at him running towards me. Funny little guys. Wish we learned more about Nimona's parents. Hopefully some of these characters will show back up again. I mean, I feel that way about Geeta, too. They did Geeta so dirty with that team. They did her so dirty. I'm so upset. Like, Geeta's the big boss, and it feels like that. If she just feels important. Poison Runt. The newest flavor of Runt, poison. I mean, to me it was implied in the cutscene that the reason Pecharunt missed Kieran is because he was too short. Pecharunt is not a baller. Pecharunt missed that one completely. I mean, also, it's pretty goofy that Arvin and Penny actually ate that mochi. Like, guys? No. Stop. What are you doing? What's up, Justin? The jerky slow motion. I took that as their attempt to be funny. I noticed with the DLC in Sword and Shield, they've been trying to do some more actually funny dialogue lately. A zombie Pokemon. Honestly, the epilogue really felt like an episode of Scooby-Doo, legitimately. Like, Kieran was the Scooby to my Shaggy, legitimately. Even down to the, let's split up, gang! I feel like the closest we have to a zombie Pokemon is Parasect. Yeah, Arvin eating it honestly did make a little bit of sense for his character, but I don't know what happened with Penny. He was feeling a little silly goofy that day. A little silly goofy. Hold on, fellas. I'm plugging my phone in. Don't... What are you doing? Be right. Whoa! Oh, they're playing ball. Ow. I just got kicked in the head by a soccer ball. Thanks, Koraidon. Looking... Goldenko is such a great Pokemon. Oh... Seriously, give Parasect a form. So many Gen 1 bug Pokemon got nothing. Where's the love for Venomoth? Where's the justice for my friend Venomoth? Yeah, imagine if Groudon's drought activated and this cave just started melting. Does Venomoth really need to get a new thing? I mean, why not? It shouldn't just be the popular Pokemon show. I'd rather Venomoth get attention than like a 50th Charizard form, personally. I did not love Mega Pinsir, so I agree. Give Pinsir something else. Can we try again on that one? Can we try again, please? I mean, now Butterfree doesn't have anything at the moment either because it had a G-Max, and G-Maxes are going to be dead for another decade. So... kind of a bummer, you know? It always kind of sucks when a Pokemon gets a gimmick like that, because then it's like, well, see you again in like 10 years. It's been fun. Bye. I'm amazed they held off on terrestrialized forms. I am amazed. It would have been so easy for them to be like, guess what, guys? Charizard, Gengar, and Lucario all have new terrestrialized hats. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do about Paradox Pokemon in the future, but at least we don't have any regional gimmick shit like that that's gonna be left behind when we move on from Gen 9, you know? And then it's like, well, my boy Machamp got a Gigantamax. Does that mean Machamp's not gonna get anything new for a while? Damn it, I can't. But I button fumble all the time. Help. Empoleon went to the infinite ocean. Rip. Come on, fellas. One more frozen chicken nugget, please. So I can finish the family. Do you guys think terrestrializing will carry over into, the Gen 5 game? Damn it, why do I keep hitting that button? It's because I've been playing too much Shield lately. No, maybe. Have they ever carried over gimmicks? Mega Evolution, that's the only time. Mega Evolution is the only one that has crossed the streams. It's interesting to me that terrestrializing and Dynamaxing are both something where it's like you have to have a power source. It's like, yeah, guys, these aren't going to exist in future gens because you gotta have a power source. Because Auraz had megas, yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't think it's really likely, but who knows? I guess it depends on what type of Gen 5 game they're gonna be serving us. I do like terrestrializing, though. I would not be upset if it returned. You think raiding is forever now? I agree. I agree. Which, good. I love raids. I think they're super fun. I want them to keep expanding on fun and unique ways you can do multiplayer, because Pokemon and multiplayer go together perfectly. I definitely agree. I think raids are here to stay. In some form, way, shape, or another. I also think multiplayer is a great incentive to keep people playing. Like, you keep doing raid events and outbreaks and stuff like that. That's a good way to keep people coming back to your game. Bring back Dynamax Adventures. I was hopeful for it with this DLC, but no dice. No dice. With crappy stones. Mega Evolution really does feel kind of clunky in hindsight. Such a shame they never made Dragonite Knight. Oh boy, I'm locked in battles. Not shiny locking the legendaries. Oh, ayo, ayo. I mean, that lost them money. I've seen people be like, I was maybe interested in the DLC, but now I'm just not gonna buy it. Which it's probably a drop in the bucket with their profits, but still. Which, that's totally valid. If you don't want to buy it because the legendaries are locked, then that's valid. I think the Bring Back Dynamax Adventures was more like reinvent it. Because obviously Dynamaxing is gone, so... all the Arceus plates, all the Genesect discs. It's incredible how unstreamlined a lot of items and stuff in Pokemon are. Or all the Savali type null stuff. Yeah, I almost wonder if they didn't do Terrastalize Adventures because of the weird fast-paced nature of Terra raids. Like, could they just not figure out how to do it with... well, I don't know. Like, they have hosted legendary raids in this game, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, come on. Guys, I'm in the middle of the cave. Just let me place my picnic. Thank you. I need them to really, like... I feel like they're gonna keep doing, like, union stuff where you can have players over into your game. I feel like they need to... they need to start adding stuff like puzzles, mini games. I feel like it's just boring. Like, they kind of did that with Blueberry, where you could get everybody points. But... like, I need them to keep, I need them to stay in the lab and keep cooking. Legendary raids take such precise setup to win. If you had just random rented Pokemon, it would have been a disaster. I mean, well, that takes time. Figuring out what type of rental Pokemon you would want in the game takes time, and maybe that's the key issue here. It's the issue with the game in general. Not enough time. No, this is such a precarious ledge. Get back up there. There's no incentive outside of yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, why would you want to do Union Room? Like, Tyler and I did Union Room, like, once. And it's like, okay. Outside of Shiny Hunting the Violet Paradoxes. And it's just not interesting. There's just nothing to do together. And then you have the issue of, again, to bring back the paradox stuff, the random popping in Pokemon if your friend or whoever gets too far away. Like, things will just pop in, despawn. You can't actually spawn. Like, me as a Scarlet player, if I go to a Violet player's game, I can't spawn their Pokemon. Like, it's just wonky. Like, what's the point? Like, again, what really is the point? There's no point. Unless, I guess, you, like, taking selfies and stuff with your Pokemon and your friends, I guess. Which, again, I feel like the novelty of that wears off really fast. You'll do it maybe once or twice, and then that's it. There's no incentive to really play together. Yeah, the spawn thing is such a weird, dumb choice. Yeah, the proximity stuff. Yeah, I mean, that goes for a lot of Nintendo. Oh, come on. That goes for a lot of Nintendo multiplayer games. They'll give you the ability to have multiplayer, but then it's really just kind of up to you to be in like a Discord call or whatever. Oh, PLA froze on you? That sucks. Imagine a Pokemon game freezing. Oh. I don't think PLA froze for me, but I have like 15 instances where it happened in this game. And then it crashed? Oh my gosh. Why? I am in the middle of the room. Why is it suddenly giving me so many issues? Just let me set my picnic up. Jeez. What's up, Destruggle? I hope you're staying warm. I mean, I had something very similar happen where I did the Decidueye raid. I almost said rage. That's what it gave me, rage. I did the Decidueye raid, and as soon as I was done and menuing to put Decidueye in my box, my game froze, and I had to do it all over again. That was fun. How is the DLC? It's okay. If it had Dynamax, if it had Terrastalized Adventures, we could have had a real conversation. I'm so sad. They really locked the shiny legendaries on us. What's up, normal shrub? They really had to do it to us. They need to add effect in Pokemon where, you know, like when you look at a cat's eyes in the darkness and they reflect back. That'd be cool. Look at Pecharunt. Pecharunt's such a little guy. What a funny little Pokemon. I really wish that Loyal 3 had more to do. Yeah, we synchroed with Pecharunt last stream. It's slow. It's slow and it's hard to see it. The camera's very far away when you synchro as Pecharunt. At least it was for me. Ooh, shiny Petalil. That's a tough one to spot. That is a tough shiny to spot. You would rank them Teal B-, Indigo A. I would probably give Teal Mask a C. I really wish Teal Mask was longer. It was so short. Blueberry's tough. I really liked the start of it, but then the pacing and the Terraplago stuff was so rushed. I did not like Perrin's quests at all. What a trash character. I think putting those quests behind Pokédex completion is such an obvious way of padding to Paddington 2, my favorite movie. If only there was an item that could let you play the music anywhere. Wouldn't that be nice? Instead of just one thing in your club room. This track right now is unbelievably boring. They're so obviously going for like the Breath of the Wild atmospheric type track, and it just bores me to tears. I don't know, like, haha, PLA. Remember PLA? Like, her first quest in Kitakami was like, whatever. I get it. I understand. She looks like Adaman. PLA. Yeah, I played that game. But then they brought her back for some reason, instead of having all the new Paradox Pokemon naturally spawn where Terrapagos is, and it's like, why? Yeah, Petalil, the main giveaway is the eyes. Petalil Shiny has different eyes. I think a lot of Breath of the Wild's atmospheric music works really well. I still wish it had a few more traditional songs in it, though. I think Kitakami has the best, atmospheric track. Ugh, Golden Ghost Cry is so much fun. Yeah, Blueberry's music is not... It's like, yeah, but Gen 5! Here's some Gen 5 tracks, but not as good as the originals. I don't know, there's a real art to doing, like, atmospheric music. You know what game has really good atmospheric music, chat? Legends Arceus. That game has some of the best atmospheric music in any game I've ever heard. Like that, the Midnight track in PLA, oh. That is truly perfection. This game just does not have that for some reason. The atmospheric music in PLA goes really hard. I feel like a lot of these tracks just kind of sound like just generic. I almost want to say elevator music. Just, I don't know. This track just does not hit. Pokemon soundtracks are really hit or miss. I disagree. Pokemon soundtracks are almost always amazing. Like, name me a mainline Pokemon game with bad music. Like, sure, this track is really boring, but this game also has the Ruinous Quartet theme in it, which is incredible. Or AI Sada and Turo battle. That's another great track. The gym leader track in this game is good. Oras! Ooh, that's a spicy take. That is a nuclear hot spicy take. I mean, outside of a few boring tracks, does it? Does Pokemon really have a lot of, like, stinky music? I don't think so. Gen 3's best track is Archie and Maxie's theme. Shut up, Tyler. Get out of here. I cannot. I cannot with this slander. Unbelievably horrendous bad take. Synthesized and yeah, I mean, I guess I see where you're coming from. The Mochi Mayhem theme, yes, I thought that was fun. Oh man, Coliseum and Gale of Darkness's soundtracks are so good. Especially the remixes of the Gen 3 songs that they chose. Oh, so good. Oh, you know another really good song in this game, chat? The Terrastalize raid theme. Like, what do you know? They brought in Toby Fox, and Toby Fox put in some great tracks. I think it helps when that happens. Like, when they bring in guest composers, I think that's only beneficial. Dragon, that's such a crazy, unique place with such a crazy, unique song. I don't know how you hate that, Tyler. Come on, we need one more shiny chicken, ice chicken nugget here. I'm telling you, all the shinies are spawning in the walls. Justin with the 48 months! Thank you, thank you. The boopers shall commence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 40. I can't count. All of the boopers. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. How they use MIDI sound fonts. Penny's theme is really good. I also think it's thematically just very, like, that's the exact type of theme that character would want themselves to have. Wally's theme is a triumph. I'm gonna be a big hater here. Wally doesn't earn that theme, and I think it's overhyped. What a dramatic track for a character you've like interacted with and battled twice. Or once. Wow. Just like Chairman Rose. Like, as a piece of music, his theme is good, I guess, but does he really earn it? No. This epic evil theme is not fitted in the slightest for this goofy goober. I don't know why I saved here, but sure. Yeah, Rose, that's exactly right, Justin. You nailed it. That really does feel like they were trying to go for like a Sephiroth level theme, but it's like Chairman Rose. That's so accurate. Oh my god. Wally ain't king of shit. That's such an underbaked nothing burger character that people blow smoke up his ass so much, please. You had like one conversation and one battle with him and people are like, this is the greatest character of all time. I mean, Gen 3 really gives you nothing in terms of characters. Your other gendered rival is one of the biggest nothing burger characters in the whole franchise. They were 7 when they played Ruby. I mean, I was a child when I played through Gen 3 too. I got Ruby for Easter. I was still a very young child. I'm not Wally pilled. I see the Wally truth. I am not Wally pilled. I mean, you're acting like Wally was like in intensive care or something. The kid probably had a little bit of asthma. Be real. It's not like he's in a wheelchair or something. And of course they're vague. They're never gonna be like, he has X disease. The best characters in Gen 3 are Maxie and Archie. And maybe Steven. I do like Steven. I don't know, I also think it's kind of like, oh, he suddenly got better from being in a place with better air, like... Okay. Hey kids, if you want to cure your asthma, stop living in a city. Go to magical, free air land. That'll fix it. Mirror... I really wish Mirror B would come back. I mean, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's what the game says. The game is the one that said he's magically better now. It's not what I'm saying at all. I also think looking that deep into a character with like 3 lines is silly. Mirror B's theme. I didn't think to get my Pokemon out and take a picture with the, like, scary group that was possessed in the epilogue. I should have done that. That would have been funny. Yes, Mirror B is such a popular character that he still gets talked about to this day. Insane that they've done nothing. Like, do they not want to bring up Colosseum and Gale of Darkness because they didn't develop them? I mean, Ogerpon kind of does one animation and makes, like, a cry. I don't know if you could say, quote-unquote, pissed. And then if you send out one of the Loyal 3, Petulant will kind of do the same. I don't know, it's very minor. I guess it's cute that they included it, though. First person to upload Mirror B's theme to YouTube? Wow. Out here doing the real work. Worst Nintendo No, that's bait. Bait. Any list with worst Nintendo music and Mirror B's theme? Bait. Bait used to be believable. Ain't no way. Top 10 worst Nintendo themes. Gerudo Valley. Please. Ain't no way. Me when I lie. Bait truly used to be believable. I mean, I'm not saying she's not mad. I'm just saying to describe her as being like, yeah, she's so fucking pissed. It's one tiny window in a cry. Y'all are so overdramatic. The other songs on the list were actually kind of whack, though. Oh, well, now I'm curious. Do tell. No really bad Nintendo songs come to my head right now. I mean, I'm sure there are some. What are the worst Pokemon songs, chat? Here's an actual, Here's a good question. What do you think is the worst song in Pokemon? I got a few. I got a few. I detest Zacian and Zamazenta's theme. That song sucks. That song sucks. I think Alder's theme from Black and White is pretty, mid. I think Leon's theme is pretty mid. I never loved Hugh's theme. Black and White has some great tracks, but I feel like there's a few mid ones in there. I hate Zacian and Zamazenta's theme. That might be actually be my least favorite Pokemon track, straight up. A mid theme for for two mid legendaries. They really did nothing with Zacian and Zamazenta. Get it? A woo, cause they're dogs. Yeah, Twilight. Yeah. Don't even talk to me about Twilight Princess. They wish. They wish. Gen 6 battle music is boring. I would probably agree with that. The trainer battle theme in Gen 8 is pretty bad. Oh god, you know the worst? The song on the route with the daycare in Gen 8. That is the most bland, boring Pokemon song. Oh, come on. It is a hard question, because, like, most Pokemon music is really good. But I think there are some pretty not impressive remixes. Some of the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon villain remixes were not my favorite. I liked Cyrus's a lot, but I don't think Archie and Maxie's was better than the original. I didn't really like the Cynthia piano that played when you fought Volo. I thought that was just kind of a boring choice. It's like, get it? He's like Cynthia's ancestor. That's Cynthia's piano. Get it? And they just didn't... I don't know. It should have felt more haunting. It was just like... It's like, yeah, that's Cynthia. I get it, and I clapped. But then they completely turned it around with the great remix of Giratina's theme. That's a great remix. You win some, you lose some, I guess. This track, right now, I think a lot of the atmospheric tracks in this game are pretty boring. BDSP's soundtrack is awful. You know, you might be onto something because I listen to a lot of Pokemon music. I have a lot of Pokemon music on my playlist. And I don't think I have anything from BDSP on there. I don't think I even remember any BDSP remixes. Like, I love Cyrus's theme. If I want to listen to Cyrus's theme, I'll listen to the original or the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon version. Some of the best Pokemon tracks were the Ultra Beast World ones and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Those were a delight. I like Deserkatree's theme a lot. Buzzwoles was great too. See, it's fun when they branch out and do weird, different tracks. How is Kanto boring, Tyler? You're full of awful takes today. Yeah, Gen 5 has some of my favorite environments, I agree. The only time I'll accept that is if we're talking about like Rock Tunnel. I don't know, but even then it's like this was the first generation of Pokemon. This was made before probably a chunk of you weren't even alive yet. It's just kind of how it is. Power plant quest. What do you mean quest? You mean like finding Zapdos in Kanto? Where do you get such awful, ugly emotes to struggle? I really gotta ask. Restoring the power in the oh, you mean in Gen 2? Yeah, God forbid the game have a quest and some extra content for you. Most of the outbreaks in this game are, like, questionable. Yeah, remember puzzles? Remember actually having content in your Pokemon games? Crazy. You say that, and I loved that quest because I remember it very well. I loved doing it as a kid. Then you get the upgrade for Porygon 2. And I think you get Zap Cannon in there, which I loved using, even though it's a terrible move. Shout out to Zap Cannon, my favorite Pokemon move. Actually, my favorite Pokemon move would probably be Earthquake, unironically. Zap Cannon is up there, though. Let me just say, I have not forgotten Zap Cannon. I still remember. Yeah, Pokemon Concierge was really lovely. I would love more of that. I have a shiny Sandy Shocks, but that's going nowhere. I hope they see a lot of the positive reception for Concierge. No card Zap Cannon win button. You get it. You get it. This is how you win. That's how you win. What's everybody's favorite? Now I'm curious. What's everybody's favorite Pokemon move? Earthquake, Blizzard, Flamethrower, Screech. My favorite move is Tackle. Hello. Flash Cannon, X Scissor, Breaking Swipe. Oh, those are unique. Fire Blast. Topsy Turvy. Focus Blast is a fascinating one because Focus Blast is like my enemy. Moves you'll never hit when you need to. Put that up there with like Play Rough. Or Will-O-Wisp. Seasonal Buck with the raid! What's up, everybody? Sacred Fire is pretty sick. Bitter Blade may be a contender. Yeah, those are both cool. Sacred Fire is a classic. Rock Slide, Surf, Psychic. Ooh, Psychic would be another one of my favorite moves, too. I love Psychic's Gen 2 animation. It's like seared into my brain forever. But yeah, what's up, everybody? We're talking our favorite Pokemon moves. Mine is EQ. I love my ground types. Hyper Beam. Oh, Hyper Beam still goes hard. Might not be a great, like, practical choice. Most two-turn moves aren't, but still very cool. I agree. Hydro Pump was one of my favorite ones as a kid. That animation back in Gen 1 and Gen 2. Surf was really cool in Gen 2. I loved using Surf in Gen 2. Flamethrower would probably be on my list too. Anytime you finally get Flamethrower on a good fire type, it's just super satisfying. Destiny Bond, that's a good choice. Perish Song is really fun. I would probably have that on my list somewhere. I have like a core memory of... Oh gosh. I want to say it was like... In Pokemon Stadium 2, I remember fighting an opponent that kept using Perish Song. A Pikmin Pokemon crossover would have me ecstatic. You have no idea. I am Olimar's strongest soldier. Sheer Cold, that's a cool one too. All the one-hit KO moves are... Fissure, Sheer Cold, Horn Drill. They're classics. Ooh, Dragon Claw's a good one too. And Scald. Definitely not Memento. Yeah, I guess you could have a least favorite next to your favorite, Memento. I mean, Explosion and Self-Destruct are a nightmare for shiny hunting, but I don't think I could ever hate those moves. They're funny. I'd love for Pikmin to get, like, anything. I so wanted Pikmin 4 DLC. Please. Miyamoto, please. Please. I just want more Pikmin content. That doesn't take a decade to come out. Ooh, Trick or Treat's a fun one too, Tyler. Curse is fun. If we're talking like ghost type moves. Always remember the nail from Gen 2. No, we haven't played 3 yet. I think Tyler was gonna acquire it for his Wii U and we were gonna play Pikmin 3 together. Or maybe I should get the version for the Switch before it goes out of print. Oh yeah, Stadium 1 and 2 are tough games. They're legitimately tough games when you're stuck with only rentals, because all the rentals in Stadium 1 and 2 are hot ass. Big booty. Really bad. I've played Stadium 1 and 2 on here many times before. Yeah, I did Stadium randomizers not that long ago where I rolled a random team of 6 and had to get as far as I possibly could. I think the furthest we got was... Sabrina? Maybe? Yeah, if you're only doing rentals, especially a rental randomizer, boy howdy is that hard. Yeah, it's actually fascinating that they were like, yeah, release Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 with no compatibility. Like, home... I know it probably would have been a nightmare to code, but I feel like there was ways that they were like, no. Rentals only. Yeah, they could do it, absolutely. They could do it if they wanted to. I mean, I don't even pay for the higher tier. I don't have access to the... I don't have access to N64 games. When I do rental randomizers, I may or may not be using an emulator. Who's to say, though? I don't know, I was telling Tyler this the other day, but I was like, I can't wait for people to start hardcore copium for, when we get closer to Pokemon Day, chat, just you wait. Everybody's gonna be like, Virtual Console? Virtual Console? They'll never let it go. Like, yeah, I wish. Yeah, I wish. I wish. I mean, especially since the Switch is not gonna be... It's kind of on its last legs here. And it's so red and translated green. Yeah, I don't think so. Faraway Island. That would be so nice. But again... Fat chance of that happening. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Big Cacturn, I agree. I would want to actually own it, because that way you can avoid if they discontinue it and try to take it away from you. Well, thanks again for the raid. I hope you have a good one. I appreciate it. Soak Golduck. It'll be a cold day in Arceus's Giratina's hell before I ever use a Golduck willingly. That makes it sound like I hate Golduck. I don't. I don't hate Golduck, but... Give that man a new model, first of all. Second of all, in like a new form or something, please. Yeah, like a Pokemon Switch Mega Pack would be a dream. I would love that. I would love that, but you know how it is. The true damper I wish was in this game was Parasect, chat. I'd much rather use Parasect. I don't know, if something explodes, then I just turn the game back on. It's not really a big a deal. Come on, fella, you're right in the way. You're right in the way. Okay. Alright. Well, if you insist. If you insist. Whoa! I did not mean to jump there. Come on. Why can't you do a picnic when you're on Koraidon? Why does that matter? Why did they have to be like, no, actually, you have to get off the dragon, as if it makes any difference? Oh, that will never not annoy me. That will never not annoy the hell out of me. Swirlix, no, don't consume my dear friend Swirlix. They should do another Pokemon that's, like, been endangered, like, Farfetch'd. Speaking of eating Pokemon. That's what made Farfetch'd fun. I need more critically endangered Pokemon ASAP. I mean, Magikarp has been shown in the anime, like, chopped up on a plate. Magikarp would probably taste terrible. And not just because I hate seafood. Vanillux. I feel like Vanillux, the whole line, would be too cold to eat. Like, at a certain temperature, your flesh would just freeze if you tried to eat it. Tropius. Tropius mentioned. Oh, what is this? This Cubchoo is back. Be gone. The Applin line. Shuckle. Where is Shuckle? I mean, I guess Shuckle's in Sword and Shield, but why couldn't they have had my boy in here? Every day I'm shuckling. Yeah, you can feed it to your Kingler, too. Kingler is in Sword and Shield. That's messed up. I mean, if you think about it, if you look at Kingler's big ol' meaty claw. Big, meaty claws. There would be a lot of meat in there. I'm just saying. Yeah, Shuckle makes berry juice. A Mewtwo. You could certainly try. mean, Pokemon are essentially animals, and a lot of animals do partake in eating their own kind, so... What would be the hardest Pokemon to try to eat, chat? And why would it be a Violet Paradox Pokemon? Because they're robots. Like, do you think you could really eat an Iron Leaves, you know? I doubt it. Yeah, or Onyx. Yeah, what about Onyx or like Geodude? You'd have to be a Goron to enjoy them. Would fridge Rotom... Rotom... I love that Rotom so much. Just a refrigerator. That's delightful. Yeah, Magneton. Magnemite, Magneton, no way. Magnezone, not happening. That would probably be one of those Pokemon that would kill you if you ate it. Like little Timmy swallowing some magnets. No good. Yes, Slugma. Slugmanut. Quillfish. It would be like that real pufferfish that, if it's not prepared correctly, will have toxins that kill you. How would you ever eat a Porygon Z? That's a great question. I don't know. Did I talk about the rumor that Universal might have a Pokemon section, a Pokemon park that takes over for The Simpsons in Universal Orlando? Just a rumor, of course. Nothing confirmed. What attraction would you put in a Pokemon theme park, chat? Yeah, it almost sounded like too good to be true, but also Pokemon taking over The Simpsons would be very funny. That would also be such a slam dunk for Universal. That's crazy. Mickey would truly be quaking. A Safari Zone type ride? That'd be fun. If you designed a Pokemon roller coaster, chat, what Pokemon would you theme it after? Rayquaza? They'd probably do Charizard. I don't even know how they would design a Pokemon land. Like, what would you do? Gyarados? A Eternatus-shaped car? Yeah, if you design a Pokemon theme park, what do you do? Do you do anime? Do you do the games? Some combination of them all? Vroom bumper cars? They've been dabbling with Pokemon stuff in Universal Japan, but none of that has really come over here yet. I have heard rumors that they want to get rid of Simpsons Land, though. Pokemon Parade floats. AKA the best melee stage. That song goes so hard. I wouldn't say Pokemon is much bigger over there. It's popular everywhere. It's made in Japan, though. So, that's why. I mean, that's just... we have a completely different movie theater, like, very different from how Japan's movie theaters work. Most anime movies come out in theaters over there. And if they come over here, they're select releases. That would have been funny if they had put the Zarude movie in the box office here, though. The new Ghibli movie won a Golden Globe last week? Yeah. I mean, Disney sucks now, so they would always win, and when you have them out of the way, other studios are gonna start winning instead. Yeah, I mean, go back and look at any reviews for, like, Pokemon, the first movie, or, hell, the Digimon movie, or the first Yu-Gi-Oh movie. They're not movies that are gonna review well with critics. Oh god, I could care less about Hazbin Hotel. The show is weird, and so are the people that watch it. What's all the discourse I've seen with that Sailor Moon stuff, chat? Like, the original colors were not right, which that's happened with Pokemon too. I remember when original, I think it was Mewtwo, original Sugimori scans, they were like different colors and people got really mad for some reason. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people talking about Sailor Moon. Pokemon doesn't do a lot of brand crossovers, and if they do, they're very rare. The last big brand crossover they did was Hatsune Miku. And I don't even think they released any merchandise for it. Which, that's the second time they've done a Hatsune Miku collab. Yeah, we never got the Mario crossover in the US, which isn't that a damn shame? I'm really sad I never ended up buying anything from that crossover. Didn't transfer correctly. Yeah, I don't know why that's making people so mad. So, many years ago, Pokemon did a crossover with Mario, with Pikachu wearing Mario and Luigi outfits with a little mustache, and there were plushies, and cards, and a few other tidbits and things of merchandise, and that was before the Pokemon Center really came back over here. I want to say this was during Gen 6? Gen 6 or Gen 7? But it never came over here, so it doesn't surprise me that a lot of you never, I was gonna say 2017, I was close. I knew it was around that era. That's like the last time they did that, by the way. We haven't gotten anything like that since. We haven't gotten anything like that since. That was during the era when they were doing Pikachu dressed as like Mega Evolutions. If any of you remember those. Like the poncho Pikachus where it had like a Mega Rayquaza hoodie. Oh, there's tons of these Frigibacks spawning in the walls. If they're shiny, then I'm just shit out of luck. Well, Pikachu would be involved, of course, but a Pokemon and Zelda crossover would be neat. Imagine Pikachu dressed up as Link. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of weird. What's up, Godzilla? They would not be bringing Brock back. That would be funny, though. Disney buying... No way. Nintendo would never allow that. They would never be bought by a big Western brand. No way. It's like the Phil Spencer emails where he wanted Nintendo to be bought by Microsoft. No way in hell. Absolutely not. Nintendo wants to be Disney, do they? I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, think about all the you don't want to, you want Starfield? I mean, Sony's not really putting out a lot either. I mean, they came out with one movie that made a lot of money. They're not all of a sudden Walt Disney. Look, if they want to be like Disney, then they would have to make like the Mario movie live action. They really wanted to emulate Disney. They need to put out like 15 really soulless live action junk movies. Well, I don't even think the Japanese government would allow that to happen. There's many things that would have to happen for that. Nintendo would basically have to have a complete and utter collapse, which... yeah, that's not happening. Those emails were insane. Phil Spencer is a... I don't know about that one, Phil. I sure love this trend of just big game companies buying up other game companies and then a year later closing them because this industry is a nightmare. A Pokemon X-ray machine? What do you mean? I mean, probably, maybe for in, like, a children's hospital. About 1,000 different things happening in chat now. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, what's everyone's favorite cheese? Partial to cheddar myself. You really can't go wrong with anything anybody's listing right now. Cheddar, Moz, Pepper Jack, all good. These are all good cheeses. I've never had cheese curds before. I've heard they're squeaky. Some cheese is purposely made moldy for flavor. The plastic cheese. Oh, you mean like Velveeta? The greatest cheese of all? 7-Eleven bacteria cheese? My favorite. Did you guys see that leaked video of, like, apparently they're rebooting Fairly Odd Parents again? I don't... You could just let franchises end, you know? But I guess not. Timmy's design, Timmy being that exact same design as that episode where he wanted to become an adult is actually hysterical. That tracks. Timmy was never gonna have a great ending. He was a little shit. When we were in Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, I was Team Jimmy. I hope that Ghostbusters movie is so bad it just finally ends that godforsaken franchise. Timmy deserved it. Timmy did deserve it. See, my boy Jimmy, now Jimmy's going places. Jimmy just owned Timmy. The first Jimmy Neutron movie is fun. I remember going on the Jimmy Neutron ride at Universal before they shuttered it. Drake Bell. It's kind of incredible how many weird Fairly Odd Parents media exists, isn't it? They've tried about 1,000 ways to reboot and reinvent that franchise. Yeah, it was a dark ride, Justin, yeah. You were basically going with Jimmy and his rocket ship. Fun fact, the Jimmy Neutron movie actually came first, before the show. Very rarely does that ever happen. Nickelodeon was so confident. The Barnyard movie, you're right. I saw both of those movies in theaters. I think, did I see Jimmy Neutron in theaters? I think I did. I definitely have the VHS for it. Oh, did they come out with a theme song for it? I don't understand why they're reusing Cosmo and Wanda. Please just make new fairy characters. Yeah, it's a new kid, but old fairies. It's like, why? What more can you write with Cosmo and Wanda? Retire them. Have them show up as cameo characters. Oh my goodness. Who did she voice in FNAF World? I hate. They tried so hard. They added a baby and then a dog. Like, two of the most, like, marketing made in a lab to appeal to as many people as possible things. I could tell some of you are kids. Or at least were children. You're younger than me. I mean, I wasn't even watching Fairly Odd Parents when they introduced those new characters, so. But anytime they introduce a baby, I'm out. No thanks. See, I couldn't even tell you the dog's name. Rainbow, interesting. She has a pretty distinct voice. She does a great little boy voice, just like Veronica Taylor. I never watched or cared about The Simpsons. Is that a hot take? Didn't iCarly reboot get canceled? And it, like, ended on a cliffhanger of, like, introducing her mom. Didn't they try to reboot, Zoe 101 and it was, like, terrible? Half the cast didn't come back because Jamie Lynn Spears is such a toxic person. Drake and Josh was, well, I love Ned's Declassified too, but Drake and Josh was probably my favorite of those shows, but that's never, I mean, not everything needs to be rebooted or brought back, so I'm fine with that. How many times has Butch Hartman gotten busted for tracing, too? That always made me laugh. What guy? I feel like those remakes of all the Nickelodeon stuff are talked about more than, like, the That's So Raven remake. Phil of the Future. Oh man, you're spitting. I loved Phil of the Future. Phil of the Future. Da, na, 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 na. Phil of the Future was underrated, man. Nobody ever talked about Phil of the Future anymore. That was a great one. Everybody always is like Lizzie McGuire. No. Phil. American Dragon Jake Long. And then they did the art style change and it suddenly looked like ass. I hated the worst character in the redesign was Jake's grandpa. Oh my god, I hated his dragon form. It creeps me out. His grandpa's dragon form in the original was really cool, and then he just looked like a nightmare in the the art restyle. Are you thinking of Shia LaBeouf? I don't know that anybody from Ned's is in jail. I didn't watch Even Stevens. I know Shia LaBeouf most from, like, Holt. Or Transformers. Also, they got the Jonas Brothers to do the American Dragon Jake Long theme song when it came back with that redesign. Don't know if you've ever actually seen something he was in. Holes is a classic. That's a great movie. Kingdom, oh no. Holes is one of those movies I think a lot of fellow millennials watched in school. For some reason, that was one of the movies that was always, like, up for being watched in school. Dexter's Lab. That does kind of surprise me. I mean, Cartoon Network is doing diddly jack squat. For better or for worse. Omelette du fromage. Yeah, Holes is a very unique, fun movie. I mean, it's been like a decade. How can anybody hold that much hatred for Teen Titans Go anymore? Like, at this point, it's just, like, it's over. It's very much over. I've seen a few people talking about The Batman lately. That was a show I think is underrated. Having to directly follow up Batman the Animated Series. At least the first few seasons did a good job. Especially when you learn the behind the scenes that DC had a Batman clause where multiple characters could not show up in... If you had one character that was going to be in, like, a movie... Like, Batman Begins came out around that time, so, like... Originally, they would not allow Commissioner Gordon to be in the show because he was going to be in the movie. So sad that Kevin Conroy's last outing as Batman is in that shitty ass live service Suicide Squad game. What a shame. Oh, that makes me so sad. Man. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? I'm pretty sure Hamill has said he's wanted to not as be the Joker as much anyway, so... I'm the Joker, baby. Comes back and fights Terry. I remember. I can't think about Batman Beyond without thinking about the goofy, like, Amanda Waller, Bruce Wayne sperm stuff. They were wilded for that one. I mean, I don't like Mountain Dew, so no. Oh, God. That has to be... No, vile. Bad, vile, bad. Bad, bad, vile, bad. Are you talking about the Killing Joke movie, Justin? That's because that's what's-his-face's, like, obviously he's very invested in that ship. Bruce Timm. That's because of Bruce Timm. 100%. 100%. He did that shit way worse in the Killing Joke movie. Wait, that's all Bruce Timm. Oh, that's a vile ship. I hate that. That would be on my least favorite ships of all time list. Easy. That's a bad one. Man, who I'm sorry, but who gives a shit about the anime? I kind of refuse to believe that Terapagos is somehow way better than Ogerpon in the anime. Paw Patrol Twitter going crazy. Who knew Terapagos had so many shooters? Who would have thought? Not me. Her eyes aren't normally purple? I didn't even notice. I mean, we know to just use the machine without her, so. I don't think it really would have mattered if she had, wandered away there, but. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, those movies, probably the highest budget goes to the celebrity voice actors. Yeah, I don't know, Justin. I think a lot of the Loyal 3 stuff is really half-baked kind of bullshit, honestly. I think, like, obviously we all knew Petulant was... Something was up with the... Well, what we thought was a plushie. I feel like in the Kitakami DLC, they should have foreshadowed it more. You know what should have happened? At the end of Kitakami, that's when Petulant should have disappeared. Petulant should have disappeared at the end of the Kitakami Teal Mask DLC. That's what most of chat has said. I mean, what else can you say besides Terapagos is just a little turtle? It has no other personality. It's just an animal. Ogerpon owns that fraud. It's not even that cute of a Pokemon. Oh, I like it because it's little turtle. I was saying they should have foreshadowed Petulant in the Teal Mask DLC. It should have disappeared in like one final shot and maybe played like a dun dun dun. To be continued. I feel like there's enough ROM hacks where Mew is under the truck to last a lifetime for a rather stale, unfunny, continuous meme people keep bringing up. What if Mew was under the truck? MCU ass fucking memes. You see it? Yeah, I know. I did it. I did the epilogue. I saw it. I'm just saying it would be... I would have liked some actual foreshadowing towards it. I mean, is that tweet not saying Ogerpon is better? I don't know. Ridgebacks betrayed... Well, I guess it didn't betray. It's betraying now, but it didn't betray before. You hate to see it. We'll do a few more passes, see if it shows up. Ogerpon's super popular. I see fan art of Ogerpon every day on Twitter. I've seen a lot of it beating the snot out of Pecharunt. Today alone. Terraform is not good either. It's so anticlimactic. I don't understand why. It just kind of got upset and then became that form and we just kind of beat it like nothing. I don't know. Very weird. The ending of Blueberry was so weird. Broke the master. They played that as if it was like an oh shit moment, and it's like, okay, I don't. Why is this happening? It wasn't really threatening either. Like the whole time, the whole scene is meant to have Kieran come in and help you. Not that I even needed his help, but it's like. What an unscary, unserious situation. It just tonally just felt really off. Well, chat, I got one chicken nugget that's frozen, that's shiny. So I still need... Actually, let me leave and heal real quick. Go back. Go back here. The frozen chicken nuggets. It does look like a cave where you'd find Kirim. You're not wrong. How expensive are these healing Pokemon Center machines? I still have not seen Totodile, no. The outbreaks I have over here are Fennekin, already have. Chansey, already have. I could have done Pick-a-Peck or Trumbeak, I guess, but... and Magnemite, don't need. Okay, let me find my first Friggybacks in here somewhere. Yeah, threw him randomly and then shiny locked him. Disrespectful. Okay, I don't have another one in here, do I? I only have, yeah, this is getting into Kitakami. I could tell when the DLCs came out. Alright, I'm gonna evolve this one into Arctibax, chat. And then mark another one down on the living dex. What a funny little guy. You're so dinosaur-y. This is the closest we got to fossils this gen. Alright, where's my shiny living dex? Arctibax. Alright, that's 634. You can sit next to Brione, Arctibax. So I eventually need to get another one and get Baxcalibur. But that's another good Gen 9 shiny I needed. Maybe one day Smoliv and Wiglet will show up for me. maybe one day. I still need plenty of starters. Oh no, I do have Brione. I was gonna say, I have almost all fire. I just have fire and grass, but I did get Brione. I need one more Popplio for Primarina. Let's see. I wonder what the next Outbreak event is gonna be. I have a feeling we might get another one soon. Maybe it'll be Valentine's Day themed. So... bring Milcery back? Yeah, Love Disc, Alola Momola, Esper, maybe? Yeah, we got another Frigibax. And Shiny Box 14 is almost done, so... yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. I will be doing much of the same tomorrow for Sunday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thanks for all the follows, the raids, and the resubs. Blah, blah, blah Discord. Blah, blah, blah YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. I appreciate you, all the VOD watchers. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow for more shiny hunting. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.